Well, hey, garden friends, it's Destry. Welcome back to my Oregon yard. Today, the husband and kids are taking over my channel. They're going to be building me a garden bed, helping me clean off the patio, and installing an Evolve hose reel. Let's get started. So, my husband last night told me that the kids and him have something planned for Mother's Day, something that they're going to be working on, but it's a surprise. But I came out here last night and he was working out here and he said, I need you to clear off these shelves. So I went ahead and did that. And he, once I had them all cleared off, I don't know if I'll try to drop a picture of what was here. It basically was a metal wire bookshelf and a little potting bench. But you can see he's taken those out. So I'm not sure what they're up to, you guys. I really don't know. I do have a potted mum back here. We have our hose back here. So I'm not sure what they have in store for this garden. Over here is where he put the potting bench. He said, where would you like the potting bench? So I said, well, how about over here by the house? We're going to be painting our house this summer, but I think it looks pretty cute there. And so he said, we're not going to put too much on it right now because we have to pull everything away from the house when we paint anyway. But I think it looks cute there, kind of in the corner of the house. And then let me show you where he put the metal bookshelf. So back here is definitely like a storage area / work area of my garden. It's behind the greenhouse. You can see the flower stand sits there. And then this was the other taller metal bookshelf that we relocated back here. So I can use this for organization for like our drip tubing supplies or, just other things, pots. I've got some bags of dirt. I've got some plants I'm thinking about what to do with. So anyway, this is where the other area, other shelf landed, but it's not an organized area by any means right now. So yeah, I'm really interested to see what they're going to be doing. I was told to kind of stay out of this area and that they were going to be, doing something different here for me. So I'm excited. It's kind of hard to let go of control in my garden, but I'm interested to see what they come up with. Also, my gardener husband Corey scrubbed the greenhouse. It's so nice to have the outside of the greenhouse all clean and fresh for spring.
When Desiree and I were up at the Northwest Flower and Garden Show in Seattle this spring, I guess February, we ran into the people who were selling these retractable hose contraptions here. So Hoselink is the brand. I think there's other brands out there too, but since we were there, we decided to try this one out, and it came pretty quick, but I didn't want to install it until kind of later in the spring when the ground hardened up. We're going to be installing this today. I do not recommend, as they put in here, they've got, you can install it on stucco, you can install it on your house and your siding. I do not recommend that. I'm 32 years in the real estate broker business. I do not recommend installing something like this on your house. I've seen what happens when you put screws in your house over a period of time. It lends to water intrusion and bug intrusion and isn't great. So pulls on your siding, if it's not done correctly. So we've actually figured out another place. I'll get to that in a second. So it does come with pretty much everything you need except for your drill tool here. It even comes with this longer bit that will allow you to put the screws in with this mount here. So that's pretty cool because with the shorter bits, you're going to be fighting an angle here to go in, and which I've done before. So I'm kind of happy about that. So we can pop that right into our impact wrench for these screws to go in. Pretty good substantial screws, and it comes with all these hose links and whatnot to hook it up. This is the new their newest model, the Evolve model. It's got a 90-foot. It says it's got a 90-foot hose in it. So as far as location goes, why don't we head out there, because it's pretty much ready to install. Comes out pretty easy. So this is the post I set in the ground yesterday. So I've let it cure up overnight. It does have a little bit of concrete in the hole. It's just your your typical fence post hole. I went down 2 feet. This is a 6-foot 4x4 pressure treated, so it will be here for a while. And even when it rots out in 10 years or it gets a little flimsy, you can pull out, no damage to your house. The other thing we did here is by putting it here, it's got a 90-foot span. So what we did was we kind of reverse engineered where we want it. So we took this 100-foot tape, and basically I had Destry go to where she wanted the hose to reach, and then we pulled it out about 80 feet, and just to kind of give us some play room here. And we figured out in the yard, kind of walked around and figured out in the yard kind of where we wanted it. So by here, it's going to reach all the way over into the other corner of our property, which is about a 1/4 acre lot. And you know, way back in the corner where our beehive is, it's going to reach all the way over there. All these garden beds that may or may not may need some auxiliary watering from the drip system when it's 105 degrees in August. And then it's going to reach kind of a little bit into the front yard. We did discuss we're probably going to go invest in a new one, a second one, depending on how this one goes. May or may not be the same brands. There are other brands out there that make them, and some of them are getting pretty good reviews, so we might try a different brand when that time comes. So the directions say to install this 3 feet off the ground. We've heard other reviews say it works just fine down near the ground. So 3 feet's going to be like up here. We decided we liked the looks of it better right here, so this is where we're going to give it a try. All right, now we can just set it in place, I believe. And figure out how this thing gets up on there. Oh, here we go. There we go. Okay. So swivels quite nicely. We're nice and secure. We've got the hose set up here. So we should have water pressure. In fact, you see that it came out, so we should be good to go. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, if there's a mist, ooh, that's nice. That'll be nice in the summer. Shower. All right. Water our new grass here for a little bit, and we now have a hose, and it's ready to go. So I think so. Let's give it a try. See how far this thing will go. We got water on. Not bad, not bad. So we'll see how this thing goes. So far, so good. I like it. I wasn't sure if I would or not, but I know Destry's gonna love this, and it's gonna make life for her. She hates reeling up the hoses, so it's gonna make it a lot more enjoyable. It's gonna make watering a lot more enjoyable for Destry out here in the evenings when she's doing her auxiliary watering. So, all right, we will see you guys next time.
Another task they helped me with this weekend was clearing off the patio. This is a big chore every year because we literally take everything off of this outdoor space. Then my husband will come through with the blower and blow off all the leaves and pressure wash. He also will pressure wash all of the outdoor rugs before putting them back. It was definitely a big job, but let me tell you, having this outdoor space for our family, had so much more living space in the summer. It's really great to have this project handled today. Look at all this dirt. Ah! Eek! Ooh, creepy. Actually, it's just leaves. It's just leaves, right guys? No. Be sure to subscribe and stick around, and I'll share with you how the patio makeover turned out soon. And now it was time to get busy building that garden bed for Mom. Well, this area has gone through a pretty big transformation the last couple days, so I wanted to share this with you. What used to be just kind of a rack with pots on it and my little potting stand has now turned into this really cute veggie garden strip. So this is my plan here. You can kind of see what I've got laid out. So I do have one tomato for the kids. I might get one more, but I think one just nice tomato will be great. And then you can see I am squeezing some flowers in here. So I've got some celosia seedlings back there in the back. And then I'm going to be spreading out some zucchini and some squash. So this is a summer yellow or straight neck squash. And then over here I have a zucchini, just a regular summer squash. So you can see in each one of these containers there's about 3 seedlings. So I'm gonna spread them out in this area and grow these squash vertically, which is something I've done in the past, and it's worked out pretty well. Midnight likes the new garden bed so far, right, Midnight? Yeah? I know, you're a good boy. You are, you are. You like to be out here with me. So yeah, so my son and my husband built this, and it's really nice that it's tucked up so closely to the existing, structure here. So we've got the deck that comes off. Then we have a stone, step here. So it's kind of a tricky spot. And I really love the way that Corey did this. And, of course, my son helped build a little bit too. And in the front there, I'm sort of debating whether I'm gonna do some ground cover, maybe just some bark, or, maybe take the grass out, do bark, or maybe do some ground covers. I'm not really sure yet, but it's really fun to play around with this. So what also is cool is that I have my green stalk planter over here with all my strawberries in it. So it sort of completes this corner of my garden where I'm doing more, some kitchen garden things. Again, I'm sneaking some flowers back there too. But this is going to be sort of a veggie garden corner, and it's fun to do, some vegetables. So the hose link is going to be so awesome to have here. This is the first time I've ever tried a retractable hose, or that we've ever tried one. And so it was a big part of just kind of redoing that and the garden bed over here, just sort of redoing this area just a bit. Again, there's still more to do and more decisions to make, but it's really fun to walk back here now and just see that everything, doesn't look a mess. It looks like it has more purpose back here. And then all my pots leading up to the greenhouse and the green stalk, it just looks really cool. I'm really happy with the result. The next evening, I was able to come out and get my little veggie patch all planted up and all of my celosia flowers. And finally, it was time to use my new Evolve Hosereel from Hoselink. I am so excited for this new addition to the garden. Having my sweet husband Corey and my wonderful kids help me out this Mother's Day weekend has meant the world to me. I have a new garden bed, a fresh Evolve garden hose, a cleaned off patio, and I am one happy gardener. I hope you liked checking out tonight's video. If you did, could you go ahead and like and subscribe? It would mean the world to me and my family. And if you need us, we'll be doing some gardening. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.